Alright, and for the purposes of this video, I have decided that the dryer is done. So I opened that to help you guys with the sound, and here we are, good to go. I might warn you that the Instant Pot hanging out over here in the back might make a little sound or two. I just put in some beans. I wanted to make some pinto beans because we have a ton of corn tortillas from Costco. We kind of went crazy on those, so I need to get through some. And then Jared made hummus the other day out of basically 2 cans of garbanzo beans, i.e. chickpeas, and like a cup of tahini, and then a little bit of seasoning. It is so good. Sometimes I'll just have that with the tortillas, but I thought for lunch today, I would do some beans, hummus, tortillas, pico salsa, something of the sort, because in about an hour, which to be honest, I'm running, I don't want to say behind. I did want, though, to have time before this meeting I'm about to mention for lunch. And I mean, I gotta wait for the beans. I'm filming this. I don't know. We'll see. But I did have pancakes this morning, so don't worry. I'm not unfed for the hour. It's like 12:10. So, other side note, because squirrel brain, so you know me, making my pancakes, right? So I ran out of applesauce the other day, but I had apples. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make my own applesauce. So I took half an apple, put it in the Vitamix, blended it up. Jared suggested I put a little bit of lemon juice in it so that it doesn't turn. And I can't taste the lemon at all. It tastes really good. Great. Win. Fantastic. So that day when I made my pancakes, I was finding these little tiny pieces of green inside of my pancakes, and I was like, what is going on? And you guys can kind of see how we've got our Hoya plants up here in the kitchen that are kind of hanging down above our workspace. So I was like, oh my gosh, Joseph, our little kitty boy, was clearly chewing the Hoya plant and the pieces fell into my pancake. How did I not notice that? I'm like, that's weird. So I picked them out. Next day, same thing happens. I'm like, no, Joe did not do this again. What is going on? Okay, fast forward, tell Jared, we Google things that have chlorophyll in them, when you mix them with baking powder, they turn green. So the peels to my red apple was turning green due to the baking powder. So if anybody is making these pancakes and they make their own applesauce, that might happen to you. I also had slightly convinced myself, because I was thinking, okay, what's the only difference? It happened 3 days in a row to me. The only difference was I made my own applesauce. So I was thinking that maybe the heat was turning the red of the apple green, as if it was like ripening it or something. But alas, no. And also, alas, the Instant Pot sounds. So yeah, just a little silly thing. But anyways, what I'm saying as I talk your ear off, which I don't have time for, is that today at 12, not at 12, thank goodness I'd be late, at 1, I have booked a 60-minute consultation, which I'm very excited about, with Catherine Manning. I don't know if any of you know who she is. I started following her about 2 years ago when I started having my own YouTube channel. And initially her content on YouTube was helping people with blogs and blogging online, and then it turned into how to do YouTube, sometimes Instagram tips. So I was heavy following her, and then she also had a vlog channel, and I love me some vlogs, right? So I was following her a whole bunch. She is now doing consultations again. She used to forever ago, and I've never done a consultation or had a professional come in and give me advice on what I'm doing with my channel, what I'm doing with the direction that I want to go, really just everything. So I told myself, like, after I'd gotten my feet wet, I had the dedication, and I was proving to myself that this is something that I want to do, something I like doing, something that I want to stick with, that I want to put my money where my mouth is. So I have a consultation with her today for an hour. Super excited about that. I'm really nervous though, honestly. I'm like, okay, stop sweating, calm down, it's gonna be fine. I feel like I'm like meeting a celebrity a little bit because I just watch her on YouTube, right? And then I also am nervous because I'm like, well, clearly she's been going a little bit through my content, like looking at my stuff, looking at my website, maybe my Instagram, I don't know. So I'm like, she's looking at my stuff, what does she think? OMG. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. And then in July, she also, her and her friend are doing kind of a tour and doing a workshop for also things YouTube, social media, content growth related. And she has one of those that are going to be in San Francisco. So that's so close to me, like an hour away. So I'm going to pop down there for the day. I'm very, very excited. But that is not really what you guys are here for. Even though thanks for being here for me in general, the last couple days have been thinking a lot about my hair. You might have noticed I even went a little crazy and started cutting it the other day. I know I had showed it to you in a video where I was just cutting off the dead ends, but I went even more so and was doing that yesterday and the day before. I basically would just mess with my hair and I could feel the difference between where they were dead ends and where they were split and where it wasn't. It was just a lot drier, a lot more brittle, and it's even a different color. It's a slightly lighter orange as opposed to the like dark brown that my hair is, right? So I ended up taking off easily 3 inches of hair, I would say. I did not notice how much hair I had cut off until I was taking a shower this morning and I was washing my back, and it was not in the way of me washing my back. And I was like, oh, I cut off that much hair. Okay. But it'll be nice for this summer and everything, and it just not being as much going on. My shower was also a lot faster this morning, so that's a plus. Even with that and cutting off my dead ends, I still feel like my hair is not amazingly healthy, and so I've decided that I want to begin a hair journey, and I thought that I would share that with you guys. So I'm going to kind of just talk a little bit about what's going on with my hair and then share the products that I've been using. They're all vegan and cruelty free, what's working for me right now, and then as my hair, as like everything goes along, I might change a product here and there, so I'll update you on that, and then ideally I'll be able to get my hair to like where I want it to be. So my biggest frustration, like I said, was the dead ends that I was cutting off, but then I also have parts of my hair that I can feel that, like, let me see. It's basically right at the top here. Almost all of this, like some of that's good. I can feel that it's fine. But like a lot of this right here is dead pretty high. And it's like really the dry, the brittle. I wouldn't be able to cut it that high or it would just look really funny. And so I'm like, okay, well, what do I need to do? I need to repair my hair. And I was then also thinking, well, why is specifically in that location, why am I having issues? Well, it's the most exposed to the sun, I'm thinking. So I think that I need to be a little bit more cautious with the sun in my hair. So I started doing a little bit of Googling. Thing number 1, I did not even know that hair sunscreen was a thing. So that's a thing. If anyone's interested, there are hair sunscreens out there. I've saved a couple that I might look into buying in the future. But right now I have a good amount of really good hair products. I use JVN and I went back to their website and I just reread the description of all of the products that I already use. Because I'm like, you know what? What if there's something that I have that I could be using to help with this exact purpose and I just don't know it? And turns out there was. I literally have 2 products that I'm already using that have UV protection in them, but I'm not using them in a sense of intentionally protecting myself from the sun. So I wouldn't specifically be putting it on before I go outside or when I know I'm going to go outside. I was using them for their also other purposes. I actually put in an order to JVN because I'm running low on a handful of products. So I do have a few things to show you from them, but I want to start off with the 2 products that do have UV protection. So one of them is the Complete Nourishing Shine Drops. These super cute pink glass guy here. Hi, Mr. Foxley. Did you want to come down now? You were just napping for so long. You were napping, huh? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? You gonna nudge my stuff? Maybe not. Maybe not, Mr. Sir. I got it in the perfect spot. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to open the window for you? Here, you probably want the window open. Move the flowers. Go for it, little guy. Alright, he's chilling. Says apply to dried hair. This silky silicone-free oil instantly adds incredible gloss without adding weight. And that's what I'd always used it for, not realizing that it also has UV protection. And so, oh my gosh, I love you. Don't bite the loom cube. Here, look, I have hair ties. I got hair ties for you. Sir, you want your hair tie? Prepared. You're just gonna sit there? Yeah. sometimes he only jumps for it when I slingshot a hair tie into his shelves up there. So I made one in, then he jumped. Oh goodness. So this has UV protection in it. So I've been using this a lot more in my hair during the day, even when I'm in the tiny house, because we get so much sun in here. It's so sunny that I'm like, should I be wearing sunscreen when I'm just indoors still? So I'll put this on during the day. And then the other one that has UV protection is the JVN Complete Conditioning Mist. So this guy says mist on wet hair or gently detangle and hydrate without weight, or mist on dry hair to refresh dry strands and ends anywhere, anytime. So again, it doesn't mention that on the exact container that it has UV protection, but it does. So when I want to go out and my hair is a little more unruly, if you will, and I just need to get it together a little bit more, I will use the conditioning mist, and that will help with that. So I'm so excited that I already have products that I can use in my hair that I just like didn't even realize about. So those are a top two, and I'll have all of these that are sold on Amazon linked down below because that's just what I have links through. So I will have that below for you. Love these products. I definitely suggest them. I've been using JVN for probably a year now. So this isn't just like I bought them a week ago and I've been testing them, or this is my second round of them. No, I've been using them for quite a long time. I just apparently didn't know they also helped with UV protection. So beautiful. And then because I'm starting this hair journey, I also wanted to let you know just what I'm using in my hair, period, from beginning to end. Today I washed my hair, as you might be able to tell. Probably not now. It's pretty darn dry. Before even getting in the shower, I did the JVN Complete Pre-Wash Scalp Oil, which just takes about 15 minutes to set in your hair. So I do like 2 full pipettes full just randomly through my hair, and then also at the ends work that in, and I let that set. When I am in the shower, after I've waited that 15 minutes, I can rinse it out right away. And then I've recently been using Everest shampoo. It is a waterless shampoo, which I think is awesome. And the reason that I'm using Everest for my shampoo when I have JVN for like all of my other products is I was using their shampoo and conditioner and I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. So I just wanted to try something else, give it a shot. I was buying body wash from this Everest company, so I was like, you know what? Let's try their shampoo and conditioner. So that's just what I'm doing right now. I do really enjoy it. It is a dry concentrate. So like, you know, that's interesting. Don't quite know how I'm going to get that back in the container, but I wanted to show you that. So just going to let that set to the side. But I do want to give you a tip on their shampoo and probably their conditioner as well. Initially, I was not using enough water when I was using the shampoo. So it is waterless, so you obviously need to have a little bit more than normal, which I thought I was doing properly. Over the past like week or two, I have been putting the shampoo in my hand, lathering it up a good amount, but then I basically put it in my hair when it's still sopping wet, fresh out of it having like water run over it from the shower, and I was then actually getting the bubbles and the lather from the shampoo. And before that, I wasn't getting any bubbles, and I felt like I was missing part of the experience. To me, shampoo equals bubbles. So I am stoked that I figured that out because it was kind of bumming me out that I wasn't getting that full experience. And then I do have their conditioner, which technically I'm using, but I also have JVN's Nurture Deep Moisture Mask, which is to be used once a week instead of your conditioner. And I only wash my hair once or twice a week. I just do body washes besides that, but I'm trying to not wash my hair as much and lose my natural oils. So I've almost started just using the mask, and I really like this conditioner. It doesn't say to leave it on for any more time than normal, but I mean, it takes me over 10 minutes to get through my hair anyways, so it is soaking and sitting in my hair and kind of doing its thing. And then once we are out of the shower, 2 products, one of which I put in is the JVN Complete Air Dry Cream, which I almost used the last of today. So let me open up this new guy. beautiful. So air dry cream, exactly that. When I'm not straightening or styling my hair in any way, which is 95% of the time, I'm gonna put a good amount of this in my hair, and this is the look that it gives me. I just end up with what I feel are nice curls, and my hair is just very soft. It's very movable. It's not stiff. It's very comfortable to me. So I really like using this product. If I used only one of their products, this would be it. 150%. This would be it. So I do that, and then on the ends, they have Complete Instant Recovery Serum. Distribute through damp hair to protect against heat damage. Hair will look and feel so silky serene, you'll ask for its meditation secrets. And not to confuse you, because it does say heat protection, this one is not UV protection. It's literally heat, just in regards to like straightening your hair, blow drying your hair, things like that. So with this one, when I get out of the shower, I just put it in my ends. For recovery, it is what they suggest. So I just put it in my ends, and then sometimes I'll put it right at my hairline, and then I'll try to get the ends of some of my shorter hair also. But if I were straightening my hair when getting out of the shower, then instead of doing the air dry cream, I would just do the Complete Instant Recovery Serum in all of my hair, let it dry, and then straighten my hair later on. And that looks like all of my hair products. The only other things I use are when I'm straightening my hair, and that's basically the opposite of my journey of trying to repair my hair. I don't really think that the damage that I've gotten from my hair is due to heat damage specifically from my straightener, because I feel like that would be mixed a little bit more evenly through my hair, but I don't know. I just feel like underneath, okay, so this is the top hair. It's a little frizzy, it's a little discolored, which the sun does do, and I always thought that was fun. I'm like, oh, my hair changes color during the summer, it gets oranger, but it's just killing and frying my hair, and that's why it's doing it, so a little less cool. But my under hair, right, it is just so much browner and softer, and I just love it. I just love it. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I want to possibly grow my hair out a little bit. I want to figure out what properly to do with my hair in a way that I like, besides just putting it in a bun, a ponytail, straightening it, or just leaving it crazy down. And I want to fix my upper part here that has been damaged, whether that means growing it out and cutting off the part that is damaged, whether some of this recovery stuff can fix my hair that's been damaged, or putting the UV things in my hair when I go out in the sun. Ideally that will help. And then I do also take a hair, skin, and nails by Form. Let me grab that. Form plant-based supplements and protein powder company, hair, skin, and nails with vegan collagen support, collagen plus verbasnol and lico beads. That plus just getting good sleep, drinking water, eating well, working on being as healthy as can be. I feel like that all has to do with the hair situation. So that's what I am working towards. I also wanted to share a couple random things with you that I have also gotten in the mail recently in the personal care category. So I mentioned in my last video that I put in an order to Typology, which I did. I received 2 items so far. I have a couple other that are coming in the mail within the next few days. So I figured I'd just share these 2 that I have now. I gave in and I got their sunscreen to try. In general, I do like this sunscreen, although it's doing that thing where it's really white, and when I spread it on myself, I feel like I turn a different color. I don't understand why more companies can't just have clear sunscreen, or like a tanned sunscreen that's not tanning me. I don't know. So I have used it a couple times. I want to continue using it so that I can, like, maybe I'm using too much. Maybe I'm putting it on when I'm already sweaty and then, you know, it's like not applying well. So this is specifically for the body, because all of my other sunscreens I have are for my face. I realized in the last video, the one that was clear that I was putting on my legs I showed you from Black Girl Sunscreen is also for my face. And I was like, well, I'm probably paying face quality prices for that item. I don't want to keep using that on my face. I want to get something for the body. I also got a mask from them because the two face masks that I have at the moment are pore cleansing and just very clay mask type. I got their, I always feel silly reading their stuff because it's from Paris and I'm like, I don't know what the heck that says. And they call their stuff like very technical things. So it's like 10% AHA plus 10% PHA face mask. Like I'm going to remember what that's called in the future, you know? It says exfoliating actives, exfoliates the skin surface and reduces the appearance of blackheads, stimulates cell renewal, and unclogs pores. Thought that that was a really good combination. I've used it twice so far. I will keep you updated as the other things trickle in. And then my last personal care purchase is from Serene, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Whoa, sorry. Let me try that again. Asa, right? I love their packaging. Super cool. Just kind of pops off like that. And I love that all these containers, for the most part, are very low in the plastic category. They are all glass or like aluminum as their main part and then plastic on the top. A lot of these companies have their own recycling program where you can send in the tops of the containers to them if they aren't recyclable in your area. So just a little fun fact with that. This is a face wash. I am almost done with my face wash that I've been using. I tested out a new company. This is what I had showed you that I was using before. Focus. Maybe that isn't focusing. Which was the Pure AM Amino Acid Mild Cleanser, Purely Me, which I did really enjoy. But one thing that I noted to myself about this was A, it's plastic for the actual container. So I was less stoked about that. And I just wanted to kind of keep investigating, keep trying, even though I love me this color, some different face washes. The only thing I've ever had from Serene was the clay face mask that I would swear by. I'm probably gonna get that again after I'm done with the pore mask that I have right now. And so I figured because their mask is so darn good, of course their face wash has to also be fantastic. That's the only face wash they have. They're one of those very simple companies where it's like one moisturizer, one face wash, one mask, one serum. They're like, this is the best that we found. This is what we're making. This is what we do. So it says, Come Clean Gel to Milk Morphing Cleanser. As you can see, I literally just opened the package, so I haven't used it yet. I think that I finally used the last of this guy today, so I will be trying this. I'm very excited about it. I just wanted to share with you guys the things that I have been slowly accumulating in the mail. Let me think real quick. Pure AM, JVN, Form, Oserai, Everest, yes, Typology. Everything from all of these companies are completely vegan and cruelty free. You don't have to worry about picking through certain things or Googling it. Those companies, everything are good to go. So I've literally got like 20 minutes before my meeting with Catherine. So my beans, no, I'm not gonna have time for that. They have 3 minutes left and then natural release. I'm gonna get my mind in the space that I will be in when talking with her and everything. Yesterday, I wrote a page or so of notes. I have questions, kind of quick reference things in case she has a certain question for me. I wrote down my most popular videos, yada yada, video ideas that I have. And then when I'm done, I'll check back in with you guys. I'm gonna make those tacos. And then I've been helping Jared study for a test that he has. It is, where's the book? It's like Comp something A+. It's all technology, computer repair, everything in that realm. So it's just learning everything. And we've been making flashcards. This morning we went through the glossary. We're reading over all the words he doesn't know I'm making flashcards for. So I want to catch up today while he's at work so that I can make all the new flashcards I need to for the words that we highlighted and then keep studying from there. Darn, we are cutting this close with his test, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna clean up my space here and just prepare and be calm and excited and normal and wish me luck. Okay. I also keep checking to make sure that Foxley is where he should be and not like begging to come inside. I let him out, but hey girl. So I've got Foxley down there in the bottom, just kind of moving around, licking himself. And as you can see, we have dirt on the ground there and dirt there. So yesterday, hi my love, hi, hi. Yesterday we had a bird that was at the little bird feeder here, and Foxley decided that he wanted to jump to try to get it, and he completely pushed the screen out again. He did this like the day before as well. So we're seeing what we can do. I'm basically opening and closing it each time that he wants to come in and out, so that when I'm not paying attention, he doesn't like sneak out this way or something. But you know, Barney, boys, what are you gonna do? Can't live with them, can't live without them, right? Right. Okay, the beans beat. I still don't have faith. I don't even know. I'll probably just like munch on some chips or something, which is really silly. We just found, and by we, I mean Jared, just found these Casa Sanchez thin and light tortilla chips, which was fun because they're the same brand as the salsa that we got from Costco, which comes in a 2-pack. So we're like, oh, that's so cute. We have to try it. And we have been buying less chips lately because we're just trying to do less oil. You know, it's like we go out and eat, we get so much oil in that stuff, and like our bread has oil in it, yada yada. So we're not trying to be crazy about it. I'm just trying to be conscious about it. And so we've been having less chips, although he splurged in this regard. So I'm just gonna have a couple of these, be calm, get ready, and see you guys in a little bit. Forgot, just because it's a little off subject, I got more toothbrushes in the mail. Woo! Right? So we started using Panga for our toothbrushes. They are made out of bamboo, and they have a wider bottom so they can actually sit by themselves, which is really cool, as opposed to having like, oh, and it comes all cute and wrapped, as opposed to you having to like put it in a cup or like set it on your counter or something like that. I'm all about keeping the toothbrush clean, you know? They come with different colors on the bottom, and you, for a discount, you save a little bit of money if you get a pack of 4, so like a year's supply. So each year I buy a year's supply of ones that have white on the bottom for myself, and then a year's supply of the ones that have a little black on the bottom for the bubby, so we can tell them apart. And we are almost due to switch out our toothbrushes. We do it every 3 months. And so let me just show you the one we have now. Love them. So I have my Brill sanitizer on it. Also fantastic with my keeping it clean. But it's got a wider bottom, so if I were a flat table, which I'm not, it could just sit upright. Biodegradable, super awesome. Love them. I wanted to mention them. Hi!
Hi!
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm so excited.
And I took a look at your YouTube channel. I recognized your name immediately. I was like, oh,
Awesome.
Hey.
Right?
Seeing you around.
Yeah.
So wherever you want to start.
Okay.
Questions,
Okay.
anything, it doesn't matter. Let's just roll with it.
Do it. Vlog my day to day with food, and I was doing, all right, girlfriend. We can't do this the whole time, love. This is Barney.
Oh my god. Not I.
But I know, right?
So when I was taking a look at this, I mean, obviously I did sort by most popular because you said like this one video took off trying to get monetized, especially like this has been now 5 months.
Yeah. Looking at my average view duration is about 5 minutes.
So I would say average view duration of like 5 minutes is honestly incredibly average.
Okay.
that's very normal. That's actually like, I would not say that was bad. If your average view duration was 1 minute, I would be like,
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not hooking people. Like no one wants to watch this.
Yeah.
The click-through rate, I would say, yeah, you could definitely improve.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Because it looks like you try out a few different styles and.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't even know what just happened. Do I look like a normal person? I feel like I'm sweating. And I feel like I have like a cat hair in my eyelash. And I'm falling apart. That was really cool. I feel like I got a lot of information about that. I feel like the biggest goober the whole time. And I was a little nervous. Like I told you. But that was cool. Catherine Manning, awesome person. Just like her videos. Somehow her dogs did not show up at any time at all through the whole thing. I'm sure they were just like doing their own thing, and I had Barney walking around in front of the camera, and then I had to let Foxley in at a point because he was outside. But we are done. It is 2:04. I'm even stoked because I was thinking that might be cut short because I signed up for 60 minutes, but then she mentioned on her stories that 45 minutes is kind of like the perfect spot she's found for consultations, which I think is true. It's not like I was like trying to find more things to say. I think if I was more organized and concise from the get, that would be good. And I can ramble and talk, especially when I feel like I'm talking to a friend. And then I got an email that said confirming your 45-minute consultation. So I was like, oh no, did she make all of the 60-minute ones 45 minutes because she found out that was most logical? But it never got brought up. It was never a thing. We are now here. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna make freaking tacos now. This looks so good. I'm going to dive into it and then get a little bit of that work done. But thank you guys so much for watching my video, making it to the end. If you liked it, please give my video a like. And if you aren't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel if you like. It honestly really does make a difference. Completely helps me out, both the like and the subscribe. So thank you so much. I'm working on my goal of 1,000 subscribers at the moment. And then onward from there. I can't wait to see you guys next time. I have videos coming out on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.